Gasp. Excuse my uncharacteristic near-dementia level of excitement, but I seem to have solved the Fitzwalter case. I've proved that his wife is part of a sinister conspiracy involving the international arms trade, a renegade band of Cuban drug runners, and 3 members of the cast of Friends.
Corny, what's a 3-letter word meaning opposite of night?
Boy.
2 Y's?
Mr. Duckman, the IRS called again, and in the interest of full disclosure, we've collected all your receipts for the past 15 years. We're not sure it's deductible. Should we send it anyway?
Oh, why, certainly. Being open and honest with government agencies that want to put me in prison for the rest of my life is one of my passions. Why don't you fax it to them? In person! Now, where was I? 2-letter word that's a common greeting.
Prepare to die, you pus-colored canker sore on the mouth of humanity!
Too many letters. Whoa!
This is your son, Duckman.
Please, it's depressing enough that we're related.
He's deeply unhappy, and you know why.
Okay, so I should have asked before selling his rabbits for testing, but damn it, mascara maker's gotta live too.
Tell him.
I'm unhappy because deconstructionism has lost much of its moral force as a technique in literary analysis. Also because Dodd won't play in the father-son picnic games.
Say!
Well, as it happens, I've been lusting for the chance to bond with my son by passing him an orange with my neck. But Corny and I are in the middle of a very important case.
Please leave. I'll do anything. Please just go. Get out. Get out, please.
Male menopause. Good news, son. A small block of time just opened up, and I want you to know that aside from all the other things I'd rather do, there's nothing I'd rather do than spend that time with you. Look at that weaselly psychiatrist Stein. He thinks he's so hot just because his son can bend his knees and breathe at the same time. I'll show him. Practicing for the picnic games, huh? Well, my boy Ajax is such a jack, he's already been indicted for gambling.
I'm sure he's very talented.
You saying Ajax is a klutz, a clod, a mud hugger, an elbow eater, a blinking, bumbling boob who'll make a fool out of himself, and more important, me, every time he tries to move a muscle? Assuming he has one? Well, 100 says me and my kid'll clobber you and your kid in the games.
Mr. Duckman.
You calling me cheap? 200.
I have no desire to bet.
That's it! 500 and the deed to my house. Well, not my house, it's my wife's house, only she's dead and she gave it to Bernice. But I pay rent on it. Or at least I did once or twice. Okay, once. Okay, the check bounced. Okay, forget the deed to the house, make it 550. How did he do that? Damn shrinks and their mind games. Ajax, son, do you have any athletic ability at all?
Sometimes late at night I can smell my intestines.
Is that an event?
Exhibition only this year.
Damn.
Excuse me, do I sit anywhere?
This section is reserved for people with just one name. I'm Ajax.
Coolio.
Have a seat. Excuse me, Coolio, but I couldn't help noticing that you look a lot older than the other students. Are you really stupid?
Actually, I'm a fabulously wealthy recording artist who sold over 2 million albums and had 2 #1 singles.
Oh, I'm really stupid. Didn't you go to high school?
Valedictorian, but I don't have a diploma.
Why not?
Lost it. Moved a lot.
So it's been a while since you were in high school. You know, I'm kind of an expert. It's my 3rd year in this grade, so maybe I can give you some advice. Always remember, it's not raise your hand before going to the bathroom. It's raise your hand, walk to the area with the toilets, then go to the bathroom.
Got it. When's recess? Yeah, Manny, going fine. Look, I gotta ask you to cancel the concert tonight. I have homework.
Okay, now how do I tell him? It's got to be done delicately, with sensitivity. Son, how you drop out of the games is up to you. Crippling injury, communicable disease, whatever makes you happy. Just so you're home Sunday. Ajax!
Hi.
Hi! That's it! Damn, I'm good.
Look out! That girl's gonna get hit.
He saved her life.
She could have been killed.
I wonder if he's that fast in a gunny sack.
Mr. Duckman, if you're here about placing your kids in an orphanage again, we can't help you. Your sister-in-law won't allow it.
Oh, yes, my sister-in-law always has the boys' best interests in mind, especially when she's parading around in front of them stinking drunk with nothing on but the radio. But I digress. For today, I've come about another matter. You see, I want to adopt a child. Well, not really a child, a man. And to make your minimum wage job even easier, I know exactly which man I want to adopt. The mega-popular singing superstar, Coolio. Now, while his parents still being alive might present a few, problemos, I'm not above a little snip-snip to the old brake lines if you dig my lingo. Wow, they really do make it difficult to adopt these days. Well, now what am I supposed to do? Those picnic games are 3 days away, and I'm stuck with a son who's got the motor skills of a mummy. And to make things worse, there's that damn bet. Everywhere I go, the specter of that diabolical Dr. Stein follows me, laughing.
Ha ha. My plan is working perfectly, for you are my puppet and I the puppet master. Ha ha.
No! Stop! Get out of my head, Stein! Nobody calls me a puppet except my actual puppet master, capiche?
Oh, my. You can't sit out here and swat at imaginary thought balloons all day. Here, if you want to gain custody of a full-grown adult, just get him to sign this waiver.
Hey, cheer up, mister. Like my grandma used to say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
She sounds like she was a wonderful woman. You must miss her terribly.
Not at all. She lives just a few blocks.
Oh, why must those we love die? Why must they leave us so alone?
Wait, you're Ajax's father, aren't you? You're not alone.
But I have so much love to share. Too much for one son.
Ajax says he's got 2 brothers.
1, 3. You can't reduce this to numbers. There's no room for your famous Vulcan logic in this. This is about something you feel. Here. What is this, cashmere? So much love to give. If loving fatherhood is a crime, then I'm guilty with special circumstances.
Ajax is a really sweet kid. You must be a great father.
If only I could find someone who needs a father like me in his life, who needs love and companionship. But who? Who?
Well, there are orphans.
You? Why, that's crazy. You already have parents. Still, it might work. I mean, you're right. It would be no disrespect to them to make this humble heart of mine sing once more, to give my life new meaning by allowing me to spread just a little more love in this world, to sign this bothersome yet necessary legal form that will indemnify me from all lawsuits in the event of death or injury while in my care. Or I could use it to write my farewell note.
No. Please. I'll sign.
Oh, bless you. You don't know how how happy this, that initial here, how my life has been. Press hard. You're making 3 copies. Made complete.
Here you go, Mr. Duckman.
Please, call me Dada. Guess who's coming to dinner?
It's
Before you swallow your tongue, Aunt Bernice, we'll say it for you. It's...
The guy from my class who's not stupid.
Otherwise known as Coolio. And for reasons known only to me and the good Lord above, he's agreed to become my new son.
Coolio will be living here, my be-all and end-all, my alpha and omega, a man whose streetwise scowl hides a heart with more gold than there is in his posse's teeth.
Whatever you need, whether it's fast money, loose chicks, or theological discourse, you come straight to your dear old ducky dad. He's so cute. Strap on the feed bag, my boy. You'll need your strength when Ajax and I start training tomorrow morning.
Dodd, why will baby brother Coolio need his strength when you and I are training?
Coolio will train with you, pushing you on to greater and greater heights by, strictly coincidentally, practicing the very same games that you'll be practicing.
I think my lung just collapsed. If it's all right, I'll be lying prostrate in my room.
Oh, right, your room. Coolio is taking it over. But don't worry, I moved your stuff to the biggest room of them all, God's bedroom. Better get out there, son. I think I saw a couple of chipmunks doing it inside your pillowcase.
Thanks, Dodd.
If you'd like, you could stay in my bedroom.
Sonny boy, that way lies madness. We got us some bonding to do, and this time, I won't even use any epoxy.
Hey, Dodd, I can't wait for the games tomorrow. I've been practicing the sack race all morning. Watch. Ow. Ow.
Ajax, I've got some bad news. Well, bad for you, good for me. Ajax, after pretending to give this a great deal of thought, I've decided to choose Coolio for my partner in the games. Now, before you say anything, let me just assure you. My original plan was to think of some incredible lie to let you down easy, but I decided that would be insulting to you and not worthy of our relationship, and the only thing I could come up with involved the space shuttle and an escaped monkey. So, aren't you glad I told you the truth?
No.
Just consider it another one of life's painful lessons, son. Whoever said it doesn't matter if you win or lose must have been riding in the back of the loser bus covered in human filth. Well, maybe we can do the Christmas thing together. Unless, of course, I'm too hungover.
But I wanted to be your partner.
Up and at 'em, Coolio! I've whipped up a high-energy breakfast of popovers for you, each pastry individually injected with my own special protein supplement. Okay, joke's over. Up, 2, 3. Speak to me, Coolio! Speak! You're too young to die!
Duckman, that's obviously just a crude dummy of Coolio.
I was wondering why he had a note pinned to his head. Dear Duckman, I have enjoyed staying with you and being your adopted son, but the time has come to go. Love, Coo. Hey, it's smudged! We'll never know who wrote this.
I'll go out on a limb and guess Coolio. He's run away from home.
But he can't! Today's the big day! Luckily, my razor-sharp detective instincts tell me exactly where to look. Coolio! Coolio! I better not find out you're behind Coolio's disappearance, Stein. I bet a lowlife like you'd do anything to win. Yeah, not that I'm actually making a second bet there.
Mr. Duckman, how can I make this clear? I never made a bet. I never intended to accept any money from you.
'Cause you think I'm a welser? That's it, Stein. I'm doubling our bet. Yeah, it's like he's inside my head. Get out! Get out! Okay, to find Coolio, we're going to have to use this doodad I just mail-ordered. It's your basic spectromographic fluxoscope. It hones into Coolio's electromagnetic frequency and leads us straight to him. Observe.
Perhaps we should use more conventional methods to find Coolio.
You're right. Look, the fluxoscope burnt Stein's front lawn in the shape of Ernest Hemingway having sex with a squid. Assuming Ernest Hemingway stands for Coo and squid stands for Leo, I think we've got our first lead.
Duckman, your efforts are admirable. Assuming admirable stands for ludicrous. But perhaps it would be easier to just go to Coolio's mansion. It's only 5 minutes away.
Just go to his mansion? Oh, yeah, sure. We'll just go to his mansion. We'll walk over to where he lives because it's easier to do that than a bunch of things that'll just waste our time. Here we go. We're walking to his mansion. Oh, this is much easier. Here we are, ringing his doorbell. Oh, great plan. I guess he'll just answer.
I was expecting you, Duckman. A little sooner, though, given the detective skills you bragged about.
Traffic, you know. Look, Coolio, son, I'm assuming you just came back here to pick up some magical sneakers or something, so why don't I just go wait for you in the car and you just...
Duckman, I can't compete in the father-son games with you today.
What? Why not?
Because it's not right. I left because you have a real son who wants to be with you. And because I wasn't feeling safe anymore around Bernice.
But you agreed to be my son. What about the long-term commitment we've made to each other? Damn it, I bought you a speaking spell.
I said I'd be your son because I wanted to help you. You seem desperate for love. Well, at least desperate. Duckman, sporting events aren't about winning. They're about the love of competition, the bond created between people trying their hardest, the brotherhood of all who follow in one of civilization's oldest and noblest traditions.
What do you want, 10, 20? Come on, work with me, kid.
Duckman, if you win the games with me, it's no victory at all.
Man, that's whack.
Sorry?
Whack. You know, weak.
Anyway, do the right thing, Duckman. Enter the games with Ajax.
Coolio is right, Duckman. This was Ajax's chance to connect with you, and he doesn't get many chances.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I do owe it to the kid. He doesn't ask for much, just directions to the kitchen every morning. He is a good boy. But you're not! You're out of my will, Coolio! And you're grounded for 2 weeks!
Believe it or not, he's getting better.
You're doing well. I think we have a chance to win today.
Hello, son.
Hello. I'm proud of your efforts, son. Tomorrow we are sure to win the pie-eating contest. Oh, how we will consume the mighty boysenberry.
Ajax, I've got something serious to talk about.
Me love squirrel.
Ajax.
Squirrely.
Ajax!
Squirrely.
Ajax, listen. For the past few days, a man has been staying in our house. I don't know if you noticed him. Huh. I thought they flew. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say is I failed you once again. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is like the, 3rd time in your life now that I've failed you. Why do I keep doing this? Maybe it's because once, long ago, somebody's father let down his son, and that boy's never gotten over it.
I never knew that happened to you.
Well, it might have been a Sanford and Son. The point is, Ajax, I want to enter the games with you. You and me together. For better or worse. What do you say, son? Are you in?
I'm in, Dad.
That's my boy. Now, quick, we only have a few minutes before the games start. Better stretch out a little. Here, like this. Okay, we're stretched.
The father-son picnic games are officially over, and we can all be thankful for that. Am I right? I now present this year's champions, Ben and Lionel Stein.
I am ecstatic. Ditto.
The longer Stein's unconscious, the longer until I have to pay him.
Let's now welcome our most improved competitor, Ajax.
I don't understand. Dad and I finished last in every game.
You shot 14 people during the archery event. I'd say that's an improvement over last year's 26, wouldn't you? And now to celebrate the Olympian spirit displayed today, and because plugging a song is the only reason pop idols appear on a show like this, let's welcome to the stage the one, the only, Cujo!
Every ghetto got a different name, but they all the same. So Coolio logo gon' put you up on game. We got homies who sell straps, homies who sell homies who sell the bomb, asking out to fat dubs, giving the neighborhood love. Pimps, players, sluts, and hoes, 40 thieves, gangsters, and thugs. Two hood rats was rapping over who knows what. The loudmouth one loped up in front of the ice cream truck and broke all of Lee nails while all the BGs bailed. The little homie beginning not to count. This time he might get stuck. Attempted 187 and he a minor with pride, so the DA want him tried as an adult. The big homie just had a son, no joking. I think his baby mama is smoking, cause she's always broke. OG's joining the nation and it's all good. BG's is retaliating because the enemies done crossed out the hood. They have mama smoking whole county checks, but dealers who serve nickel pieces for sex. Be you wrong or right. These are the ghetto highlights. Young going to school to be a doctor. Late night sounds of gunshots and helicopters. Be you wrong or right. These are the ghetto highlights. To all the motherfuckers who think they should don't stink, rolling ODs and in the pen for robbing banks. Be you wrong or right. These are the ghetto highlights. This is just a little something from a nigga that's still gonna be a nigga if he don't get no bigger. Be you wrong or right. These are the ghetto highlights.
Man, that's whack.